Good day, everybody. Welcome to Morel's Man Cave, the greatest show in the world where we keep the party going. Today's topic is so simple, but yet again, so complex. Why don't we bring our resources together more? Let me give you guys an example. If you look at the Latino Mexican community, they might have 13 people in one house, 13 people in one car. They get all of their resources together, and guess what they do? They strive. What do we do as maybe black, white, or other ethnicities? They be like, you know what? I'm gonna do it on my own. And today's video to talk to you guys about what could be, but why we choose not to. I would say, speaking on regardless of the community, the reason why a lot of people don't want to combine their assets because they're selfish. Let's be bluntly honest. They're all selfish. They don't want to suffer together because they want to do it on their own. And I understand why they want to do it on their own, but is it working? Because when you look at maybe even the Chinese, the Japanese, and I said different ethnicities of people, they're like, you know what? Let's combine all of our resources into one, maybe product, maybe one business, maybe one house. And then from that, build multiple different businesses, multiple different houses, multiple different families. Just to say this, if everybody had work, let's say 13 people in one house, and everybody brought home hypothetically $1,000 a week or bi-weekly, that's $1,300. Excuse me, $13,000 going into that one household. Now, 13,000 every 2 weeks. That's $26,000 per month. On top of that, on top of that, on top of that, on top of that. Now, with all that money coming in, now let's go start a business. Let's go get some houses. Let's do everything combined as a joint effort. Like I say, it could be Chinese, it could be Japanese, it could be Mexican, it could be Latino, it could be multiple different cultures. I want to talk about from the white and black point of view of it. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but what I'm saying is that we don't combine anything. We'd rather move out of town, get our, I call it peacocking, and be like, you know what? I'm doing it on my own. I'm going to act like I got it going on, but in reality, I really don't. And that's a problem, not for all, but for most, because we don't want to combine our resources. My overall question is for people who don't combine their resources, how's that turning out for you? Are you struggling with EBT? Are you struggling with maybe Section 8? Or are you struggling with paying your basic bare minimum bills at whatever job you got going on? What I'm saying is there needs to be a point that we need to be more of a community / family than to be individuals. I'll say it again. If you have other communities that's out here, 13 people in one house, 13 people in one car, and they're making it happen, they're going to sacrifice now for the later. What I'm noticing is most people care about themselves, which is fine. I'm not debating caring about yourself. I'm just saying, what if you as a family would, let's say 13 people, let's say 5 people, let's say 10 people, you know what? Let's combine our resources and see how far we can build. What if we combine our resources for so long? Let's say hypothetically $100 a month. You got 10 people. That's $1,000 a month. That's $12,000 a year. Let's say you did it for 5 years. That's a nice chunk of change to maybe buy some land. That's a nice chunk of change to maybe buy a property. What I'm saying is that it amazes me when I sit back and really think about it, how other cultures are so into family. They're so into a community. They will invest into that community to be all better. What I've noticed from other people that, you know what, I can do it on my own, or have very small groups and they might have one argument or 2 arguments, and guess what? It's all blown up. We need to overall think about strategies on how we can get better as a community, whether it be black, white, Puerto Rican, Asian, Spanish, Japanese, Chinese, whatever the culture is, Korean. What I'm saying is maybe we need to rethink a couple of things. Maybe we need to go into our thought process, be like, you know what? I've been trying this thing on my own for so many years and it's working, but it can work in a whole lot better. Man, maybe if I had, let's say hypothetically a person in let's say a house has 10 people in it. Man, you got babysitters on deck. You got teachers that maybe homeschool on deck. If you have any problem with the education system, you can have 5 people at the house focusing on the kids and other 5 people working. What I'm saying, the the possibilities are endless, but overall, we're being very selfish. And I'm included in this. I make it very clear. I'm being selfish too. Overall, I just want everybody to think about a different point of view. It's what you're doing, working, being solo dolo, maybe door dashing, maybe Uber eating it. Is that being successful? Or what if I had a tribe of people with all the same ideas, the same thought process? Let's combine our funds together to buy some property, to buy some land, to combine, or maybe even buy a business. And be like, you know what? We'll get this one business, get it going, make some money from this, get another business, another business, get a house, get some land. Next thing you know, your whole community is those 10 people. Right now, we're just doing it as solo artists. And we all know in the music industry, it's not as easy to go solo as it is to be a group. But then again, though, it's a very debatable topic. What are your thoughts, your comments, or your concerns? Hey, am I on the right sheet of music? Am I on the wrong sheet of music? Let me know. With that being said, let's keep the party going.